What's happening? Hey, God. I didn't realize this thing was on. Okay. Hi, friends. Good evening. Um, hi. Today is June 28, 2026. It is. It's my cousin's birthday today. 3 of my cousins' birthdays: Joe, Jen, and Adrian. And I want to say happy birthday to you guys. I wish you all the best in this new year that's coming. So, to the crux of today, I got my hair done. I went to church this morning, and after struggling to make the hair and put it together, because after a while packing gel just becomes like a chore for you every morning. I had to go to the salon, get it out, steam the hair, and they're like, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "Oh, let's try one of these, popular things where you plait and plait and plait and plait like zigzags and things in." When they started the first one, by the time they finished the second one, I said, "Take it out." Take it out. Like, I'm not doing this with you guys. Take it out. So they took it out. And then I ended up with this, which was a much better option because I can carry this for, a number of weeks. So let's talk about why I haven't been online last 2 days. Pretty easy answer, because I was super ill. Somehow something you're supposed to do and yet you don't do it, consequences would happen, right? So on Monday last week, this is a week ago, right? I decided that I was gonna, let me bring this closer. I decided that I was gonna have a meeting with someone who's wearing a mask, even though I knew that what do you call them? Hypochondriac. I'm not a hypochondriac, but I behave like one. So basically, I knew that I would start to feel funny after being in a closed environment with this person. But you know what? I still went ahead and had that meeting. And at the end of the meeting, I shook his hand. Guess what? By Wednesday, I couldn't sleep. I was struggling with sleep, of which my sleep has been impeccable all this while. Struggling with sleep. My nose was running. I was feeling all sorts of dreary and sick. And that sort of spiraled into Thursday, Friday. So Thursday, I did go out. And I had this thing with Skalympics, which I think I recorded when I go back. But that night into Friday, didn't sleep well, wasn't well at all, so I had to take like drugs and stuff. So Friday, Saturday was me in bed throughout. I wasn't, doing anything. So thank God for good health. Sometimes when you have it, you don't know why you should be grateful, but in good health, every day we should be thankful, because when you lose health, you lose it all. Like, there's no important meeting that can happen. There's no opportunity for wealth building that can happen in the time you're not feeling fine. Everything is on pause, literally. So thank God for great health. I'm back. I'm better. My voice is a bit still like it's catching up, but yeah, I'm better now. So this period I've had a number of things on my plate, like balls in the air and things like that, and I've not taken a moment to think about it long enough to be like, okay, what are you doing? I haven't. But in church today, and it happens all the time when I'm in church, which is almost the most quiet place I am outside of my office, I started to just jot down stuff that had been back burner. And I remember addressing something about this where, we don't treat the things that are back burner for us, and then they become bigger and bigger issues over time. So I started to write down these things that I'd been thinking about and had been worrisome for me. Right? And you want to hang out with me? Are you in Nigeria? Because I'm not flying out to hang out with you. Are you in Nigeria? If you are, let's meet. Um, and I came up with a few things, obviously, things that have to do with work. And I know that God, so faithful, is gonna, sort of align it in such a way that I am sorted. I'm not worried about it. I just have it back burner, and I haven't really brought it to the fore. Say, okay, God, this is on you because you're the one that sent me a message, and then therefore here you go. So yeah, outside of that, nothing really serious is going on. This week, however, is going to be a great week because obviously we're going into the second half of the year, and typically when you have stick around, I'll tell you. Typically when you have the end of the month, you have end of the week, end of the month, end of the quarter. That week is crazy, especially in the financial sector. Hello, especially in financial sector, and one of my businesses is literally financial services. So it is critical that I am in top shape. Like my head is in the game because I know that we're gonna have MPRs very soon. In fact, not MPRs, QPRs, and half year reviews, right? And so I need my head to be in the game. I don't want to be worrying about anything, especially my health and whatnot. Just everything needs to be just going, and therefore I feel like I should just acknowledge the fact that we're at the half point of this year, and at the half point of the year, things become, the balls in the air sort of double and triple, right? And so I need to be able to come to the point where I'm telling myself, when you calm down, be present. Nothing is that urgent that you cannot sort out or prioritize, and be able to take it one step at a time, literally one step at a time. Check this one off. Once it's done, that's one less thing off my to-do list. Check another one off. It's done. One less thing, right? Like that. Just be organized. And that's something that will really help me this period. So I'm talking to myself here now that, look, you need to be on your, A game. Football F3N is asking me what my type is. What my type of what is my type in a man? Let's not go into it. This is not the forum for that. But yeah, very interesting question. My type in a man, he has to be a man, first, right? Heterosexual, good looking. A lot of Nigerian women start with God fearing, a firm relationship with God, definitely, kind, great character in terms of with his social circle, with just how he treats people. We'll start from there. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for asking. Okay, so just to wrap this up, typically I would say what I'm thankful for. And when things fall apart, when things fall apart and we're not, so for instance, I remember a situation, I remember something that just came to me very clearly now. Back in 2019, I wasn't around, I wasn't in the country, and I was literally living in another city, in another country, and my friend, we came together, and he was just next door to me. I remember things falling apart so much in my life that it was just a lot of stuff coming at me. I took a clipper to my hair and I shaved it. Like I had a pixie cut. I put it and shaved here. You cannot restore. I did a dip there. And I knew that it was a cry for help. But I did it anyways. And I went and presented myself to him, and he was like, what did you do? I was like, so I think in that moment he realized that, this is a huge cry for help. It's not just something small. So he took me to the barbing salon. We went, shaved the entire hair off because there was nothing we could do about it. Shaved the entire hair off. Fast forward to this weekend. I was at a very low point because I was in fact, if you look at my face, I think you can still tell that I'm still in recovery. Anyways, the people that were around me, my family, like, and a few close friends that knew that I was ill, there was no, oh, I'm doing something, therefore I can't take care of her. They dropped everything. It was like, what's going on? How are you? Hope you're fine. Have you eaten? Have you taken your drugs? That kind of thing. It was literally a village around me, and I'm so grateful for that, because every single time it feels like I'm needing a village, there is a village for me to fall back to. And so that is what I'm grateful for today. My village, every single person that is a part of it, and you will know yourself that you're a part of it. Includes my friends, close family members, some of my work colleagues, my village. Standard, right? These are the people that I'm grateful for this today. I'm also grateful for the fact that I'm here, I'm alive. At the end of half year 2026, I remember very clearly how December 31st into January 1st, 2026 was. And I'm just like, we've done 6 months already. Wow, cool. So what's the next 6 months going to look like? But I have to be grateful for this one first, for that to unfold. So I am truly, truly grateful for everything that's happened. There are milestones that have happened this half year that I'm just like, yo, I couldn't have imagined. God has been faithful. He has been my source. He has seen me, really seen me. And I'm grateful for that. So, to my confession, here's what I'll say. My confession is my confession, right? So if you're listening and perhaps you don't have a confession that you make on a daily basis, you can say it alongside me. So I'll say it, I'll give a pause before I say the next thing so that you can have the opportunity to repeat. That's something that my pastor always does, and it works for me too. The essence of the confession is creating the future that I want to see. I'm not going to be obviously putting personal information out there, but where you find the need to expound on something that has been said or something that you're trying to repeat, feel free, right? Do that. So the first thing I'll say, here's my confession. God has said about me, Onyinye, I am the apple of his eyes. He's about to do a new thing. Do you see it? He's making a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Today I am thankful, so thankful for abundance of time, health, and wealth. I'm constantly making destiny-fulfilling decisions as I walk in obedience to the Holy Spirit. I always am in favor before God and before man. And so my helpers are around me. They are around me, all around me. They bring me information. They're custodians of information, of wealth. They're skilled people. They're relevant networks, and they're sponsors. I have the benefit of insight, hindsight, and foresight. I'm never a victim of circumstance. I'm never stuck. I'm never confused. I'm not at a loss for words. I'm wise beyond my age. Understanding is my closest friend. Nothing dies in my hands. God teaches me in the way of wisdom. He delights in me. God teaches my hands to make war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my hands. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better. Physically, spiritually, mentally, morally, and financially, and in every area of my life. God bless and keep me from now till eternity. Beyond eternity. Amen. All right, so it's been real. Thank you so much for joining, and also for watching. Now I'm beginning to sound like a real YouTuber, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you for watching.